And we are live, guys. Money Mondays with Cam here about trading. Let's get into it.
Let's go!
And we are live. What's up, guys? Welcome to Fresh Air Podcast, man. We are here with Cam. We're going to be talking about trading and making some money. It's Money Monday, as you guys know. Helping you guys out with not being a brokey.
Any updates at all? We're going to AmericaFest.
Yes, we will be in Phoenix, Arizona for AmericaFest with Turning Point USA. I'll be there. I got a big debate set up with me and Andrew Wilson are going to be debating Destiny and Adam Mockler. It's probably going to be the biggest debate there for sure. And yeah, we'll be there. So if you guys are going to be in Phoenix, Arizona for AmFest, come up, say what's up. It's going to be a good time. We're going to be doing debates and everything else like that. So walking around, meeting people, shooting some stuff. I think Sean will probably be there too.
Cool.
From digital.
Sean Kelly?
Yes.
Cool.
So that'll be good. Are you going to go to, or are you going to do the other stuff we talked about?
I'll come, but late if I can get this done before. But we'll talk about it later. But enough about me and Myron. Guest of honor today is Cam Dasani. Welcome to the show, brother.
Welcome to the show.
So Cam, like I said before the show, we find guests on Money Mondays that are unique, special, have a lot of value to add, and you, my friend, have a lot of value. So we know who you are, but they may not. Tell them who you are.
Yeah. So originally from the Silicon Valley, home of tech innovation. Had a long career in corporate tech and kind of realized that I was doing two things that didn't fit with my future or what I wanted to be my future. One, trading time for money. Two, being tied to a specific location, being the Bay Area. Because as you know, I'm not sure if you guys know this, but it's just like Miami, if not worse. $250,000 a year is middle class and tight middle class. Mm-hmm. So if you want a Benz, if you want a nice house and not a cottage, you got to get more and more. And then when you do get more and more, the lifestyle just isn't there. And I'll be honest, Miami is a little fast for me. I'm more like, I like San Diego. Yeah. So that's where I want to end up. But ever since I learned how to trade from ex-Goldman Sachs traders, some other Wall Street guys that are now part of my team, I was able to move. And that was the biggest thing. Now I live in Dallas, Texas. My girl dances for the Mavs. Life is really good. We have a huge house, and it's because we can actually afford to.
How long did it take you to learn trading to get to this point?
So my first exposure to trading and just like any sort of strategic investing was 2018. So 2018, I had my first fintech job, so in tech, but financial tech. It was a company called Veeam. You can look it up. Google and Goldman Sachs invested like $100 million in them. And my sales manager told me to do a couple things. One, he taught me how to trade options, and that was the first style of trading that I learned. And we could do it at work. So I was like, okay, this is part-time. This is cool. I'm just following his trades. It's working. Second thing, crypto. So 2018, Bitcoin was 4K-ish, hovering.
Yeah.
He said, buy as much of this as you can. Everyone's going to call you an idiot, and you're going to laugh in 5 years. That's exactly what happened.
Wow.
So
good advice.
How long did it take for me to learn? I mean, I've been learning since 2018. I'm still a student of the game. I just have connected with really, really high-level guys and high-level traders over the course of time. And now I built a team around me where I know who to follow and I know who's legit. And that's my company.
You know what's scary about trading as well? There's so many gurus and so many course sellers where I won't call them names, but they have a lot of marketing out there, but they're not the real deal. They sell you some put together course and say, hey, here you go, be like me with these cars, all that stuff, Bugattis. So, in your opinion, how would you know someone's legit in the trading space and who's fake? How would you know?
I mean, I'm not prepped for this, and I think it's kind of bad luck to show your money, for lack of better terms.
Not worse.
But I don't know, can they see this?
Yeah, I think we can actually zoom in on that. Yeah.
Yeah. Holy smoke.
It's really the only way to show, hey, I'm not capping. Like, here you go.
And by the way, this is cash buying power. So if you actually zoom in, you'll see it's not on margin. So I'm not borrowing any funds. This is just my
Robinhood.
There we go. Boom.
This is just
They
my
can see it.
cash Robinhood account, no margin. And for those of you that don't know, margin means you're borrowing money from Robinhood to make higher leverage trades. Now, I do trade leverage, just not on Robinhood. We can talk about that as we get into the technicals.
Yeah.
But in terms of Robinhood, I swing trade and I swing trade cash.
Okay, so because I know we might have some people here that aren't as financially inclined, can you kind of go over what trading is, what some of the terminology is, a quick little
Sure.
intro for people, crash course.
Yeah.
So what is trading, the different types of trading, and then some of the terms you mentioned, like you mentioned leverage, etc., buying power.
So there's levels to just investing your money, right, in the market in general, right? There's your 401k, which is when you go work for a company, you're going to give your money to your company's 401k plan, and what they're going to do is take riskier, more strategic moves with it and then kick you back 4% a year, right? So they're basically ripping you off with arbitrage because they know you're stupid or you're not going to work with anybody or you just want to work your job and get a paycheck. That's level 1. Level 2 is the S&P 500. Cool. If you don't know what the S&P 500 is, here's what it is. It's basically a group of 500 companies that make sense to invest in. You invest in all of them at once. It's called an index fund. And you make 6, maybe 8% a year after inflation. Not going to get you rich. The reason why rich people do that is because they're trying to preserve their money and just like fight against inflation until they have something better to do. Third level, buying individual stocks. Tesla, Nvidia, you can buy shares of companies. If I put $10,000 into Nvidia in March and waited till like May, I probably would have made like $1,300, which is not a lot once again. The next level is swing trading. What that means is you are predicting what's going to happen to a stock by a certain date. Okay, so instead of saying, hey, I'm buying Nvidia stock and it's going to go up and making $1,300 by putting 10 grand up, why not put 10 grand into a swing trade, which basically means, hey, I'm predicting Nvidia is going to go to $300 a share by this date, whatever date. We've done a trade like that and we made 200%, which means we did a very good job. Okay, so I'm trying to dumb this down and make it simple. The next level, and this is not necessarily better, but it's just more strategic traders are doing this once they get comfortable with swing trading, is leverage trading. Now, there's 2 ways you can trade with leverage. Margin, which is what I showed you in the Robinhood. I don't have any margin. Margin means Robinhood will give you money to trade with, but you have to have money in your account as collateral. And if you lose, you can blow the whole thing. Very risky, unless you're really fucking good. Now, there's a less risky way to trade with leverage. It's called prop firm capital. Prop firm capital means that prop firms are companies that basically give the best traders in the world money to trade with. You have to be really good, but they'll give you 50, 100. Me and my partner have $4.5 million from prop firms. That doesn't mean it's in our accounts. That doesn't mean we can just take it and run. It means we can trade with it and make very aggressive swings with no risk. Why no risk? Because if we lose, they just take their money back, but we don't owe them a damn thing. And people are like, no, too good to be true, scam. Look it up, right? It's just an industry of its own.
I've never heard of it, so yeah, that's how I know.
Never heard
it's
of prop firms?
No,
Yeah.
well, yeah, like as far as like getting that money to be able to, if you're that good, I guess,
Yeah.
because it's an invitation.
Sure.
It's like
top 1% of traders get prop firm capital. 0.0001% actually are profitable with the bread and scale their accounts to 500K, let alone 4.5 mil.
It's like the Amex Black Card. It's like you got to get invited.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
if you once you get in, you're in an elite class, and they let you kind of do what you need to do with it.
You got it.
Yeah.
So those are the levels. I guess, yeah, what questions can I answer?
That was good. A good breakdown,
Yeah.
actually.
So when it comes to day trading and swing trading, is there a difference? What is the difference, if any?
Yep. Swing trading means you're buying on one day and selling on a completely different day. Day trading means you're buying and selling on the same day.
Okay.
That's it.
All right.
So if I'm a beginner, right? Obviously, Cam, you're doing pretty well for yourself. Where should I start? Should I swing trade first? Should I day trade first? How should I get this process like set up?
So here's how I did it. If you have a job and you're really busy, you're going to get ate alive if you day trade. You're definitely going to get ate alive if you try to do the prop firm thing that I just talked about. Swing trading is very part-time, and that's what I learned first in 2018. Because you
Buy
don't
now, sell later.
buy now, sell later, but
Yeah.
more strategically. Instead of just buying shares, you're making predictions. So I can buy today and I can sell 3 months from now.
That's what I was gonna ask next. What makes it like a difference between buying and holding? Is you're basically holding it for less than a year?
Say that again.
Yeah, because I was gonna ask, what's the difference between a swing trader and then someone that's just like buying and holding?
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody
Because you're
that's
saying 3 months later you can sell and you're still considered a swing trader.
Yes. So buying and holding means you're actually buying shares, which means I go on Robinhood and say, I want to put $10,000 into NVIDIA, a stock. Swing trading means I'm doing a specific prediction, meaning NVIDIA $300 call, expiration June 18th, 2026. That
Okay.
means to beginners, NVIDIA is going to go to $300 a share by latest June 18th of next year. Now, I don't have to wait that long. That's the power of options. You have the option to sell anytime before that expiration date.
Gotcha.
I'm making money along the way. So if my prediction is going correctly, meaning it doesn't have to get to $300, but as long as it's going correctly, I'm making profit.
Wow.
That's the difference. So that's a part-time process, because if I buy on Monday, I don't have to monitor the shit every day.
So the big difference between someone that's buying and holding and a swing trader is the guy that buys and holds can hold it forever. It doesn't matter. But when you buy on a swing, it's you're making a prediction. There's an end date.
There's an end date.
Yeah. So that's
But-
the difference.
And the way you said it, though, not to make it sound negative, but it was a little negative, but you didn't mean to do it.
Yeah.
The positive of it is you're making a specific prediction, so the market rewards you for that.
There you go. Yeah. Yeah. And that's really important because, a lot of people get kind of hung up like, oh, what's the main difference? So with the swing trading, you have a purchase date and then an end date. With buying and holding, you don't have an end date.
No. You got it.
So speaking of mistakes, what is the number one mistake people make when it comes to trading, you would say, in the industry?
Seeing a trading strategy that doesn't make sense for them and doing it. So like I said, if I had tried to day trade while working for Veeam, I would have lost money. Tons of money. Because I can't monitor while I'm in a meeting or on a sales call.
Really?
Think about it. How?
So how are people offering this as a part-time thing then? Because that
Who's offering day trading as part-time?
Hey man, I won't call no names, but bro,
You lost your
there, bro.
mind.
That's
You lost
crazy.
your mind.
Okay,
No.
guys. By the way, we're gonna do the phone lines as well for you guys to call in.
Oh, yeah.
Ask Cam questions live because Cam is one of the guys that I trust in the industry. So Cam, real quick, let's just talk about this from a point of view of most people that want to get into trading, right? How did they even start? Because I know a guy who worked at Target. He's famous now, celebrity now, and he started from working at Target, his regular job. How does someone start from there to get to the next level?
Okay. So the first thing is understanding where you are with your budget and what you can do with it, right? This is not house flipping. You can't do it with no money. You need money. And
Fair.
nothing wrong with
Fair.
house flipping.
Fair.
Like, you can do other things with no money too, apparently. But you need to know where you're at. So if you work at Target and make, I don't know what minimum wage is.
Let's say $8, $7, $9.
Where? No, it has to be 15, right?
Oh yeah, is it higher now? I don't even know.
In SF, it's
Every
15.
state has
I don't know.
drastically different minimum wages.
Oh,
but,
because you're
every
SF.
state's
So it's
different.
probably higher because their cost of living is higher too.
Yeah.
in California?
Yeah.
In San Francisco specifically, it's like 15.
That's like closer to like 20. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so let's just say you're making minimum wage wherever you are, which is not great. If you only have $500 to $1,000, you're gonna have a hard time making money in the market because you just don't have enough. So you have a couple of options. One, you can take a risk and go the credit route and get some credit, liquidate it into cash, put it in your Robinhood. That's risky, but I did it. And that's how I was able to make bigger trades because I had money and I had 0% interest for 2 years. So I had time to pay it off. That's something we can help you do as well if that's who you are. Because
Liquidating credit cards is a great way to start if you know what you're doing.
if you know what you're doing. So people sit on credit like it's a flex. Like, I have an 800 credit score. Cool. Tell your other middle class friends that. Because I've gone from 800 to 650 and I'm rich as fuck.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't care what the number is. I care what I'm doing with it. Right?
Yeah.
So the guy at Target, if he has good credit and doesn't have a lot of cash, he should consider using it because working that job, it's only going to get worse for him because you're not going to make much progress. Unless your dream is to be a Target manager, cool. But
Yeah.
let's say you're at the next level. Let's say you have some cash, like 5 to 10K. Most of our clients have 5 to 10K to play with.
Okay.
And they're like, I'm like, cool, we can get you in every trade. And we're going to get you in a decent amount of trades. So we'll win 8, we'll lose 2, and it's fucking worth it. Right?
So you trade on their behalf.
No. So we cannot legally trade on anybody's behalf right now.
Okay.
We're getting our Series 65 to do that.
Okay.
But they can follow our signals.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
we call a trade, they can come in and do it as
Mimic
well.
it.
Yeah, and then we by the way, big fucking issue to look out for in the trading world. People will tell you when to buy. I know big guys. I'm not going to say names because maybe I want to network with these guys one day.
See,
but
see, I'm telling you, bro. You get it, bro.
I get it. I've seen. Well, I've seen it because So, bro, they tell you when to buy and not when to sell. I'm like, oh no, why? Like, you're not confident enough to tell them when to sell?
Now you're cooked.
We're calling out profits. So we're like 25% return, 50% return, 75% return. Take profits, 100%. We've doubled our money, assholes. Stop being a degen, right? Like, we want you guys to fucking eat. Why? Because we want you to renew. Yeah. It's not that complicated. I think people are looking for a lick in this industry. And it's like, dude, like, just wait till you see what I offer your guys on the show, bro. Like, they're going to have to do it. Because you'd be a clown not to do it. Yeah.
I think something that I really want to bring attention to here. You actually have a financial background. You come from a very reputable world in the finance world. Can you tell us a little bit more about your background and your qualifications coming from that world? It was Goldman Sachs, if I'm not mistaken, right?
So I didn't work for Goldman. I worked for a company that Goldman invested in.
Okay.
And that's how I met Goldman guys.
Got you.
My lead trader, Mehul Patel, you guys can look him up. Built a futures algorithm for Goldman that netted millions a week.
Damn. Okay.
He's now building our software because, like you said, you asked if we manage capital. There's two ways we can go about eventually managing capital. One, Series 65 licensed fund. Two, trading algorithm. For guys that don't know what that means, it just means it trades for you. We don't have to be licensed to sell an algorithm to consumers, and then they can just have the money working for them. But once again, you need money for the algorithm to make sense, for it to work. You can't have $500 and expect it for it to make a difference in any sort of trading world. Yeah. There's no world where that exists. So, talk about my background.
Yeah. Just so that, because the thing is, a lot of people kind of like get into this and they don't actually have a financial background whatsoever. And it's cool, you can figure it out, but like you actually do.
Yeah. So look up the company Veeam, VEEM, fintech company, raised over $100 million from Goldman Sachs and Google Ventures. So Google invested in them, literally. What do? They do international payments. So businesses that want to send money from the US to China to their vendors in China. Okay. Blockchain allows that to happen, long story short. I worked there, so I made a lot of valuable connections in the trading world. Like I said, one of them was my manager, who was an options trader. He was self-taught, but he eventually introduced me to Goldman guys, and then eventually I met Mehul, and Mehul introduced me to more traders that are actually ex-Wall Street. So you can look up Mehul Patel on LinkedIn. Go ahead, you'll see he worked at Goldman Sachs. He's a bro. Like, I'm connected with the right guys, but I also started in that world. But I'm not going to sit here and act like I traded on Wall Street because I did not. Yeah. I just learned from guys that actually did, so I know the strategies that hedge funds are using today.
Gotcha.
Simple.
Yeah. Cool. Also, guys, call in the show 646-490-0394. I think we might have the phone lines open now.
Yeah, they're open right now.
But yeah, guys, get your calls in. As you guys know, if you chat in, you're able to cut the line. But yeah, 646-490-0394.
We got chat here as well, right?
And by the way, one thing real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
People act like they're more than they are, right? So like that's why I said I'm not here because I did not physically myself work on Wall Street and trade. I worked in fintech, financial tech. This Rolly Skydweller is real. This chain is lab diamonds. I don't give a fuck. I'm not going to spend $25,000 on a natural diamond chain. Why would I do that? It looks the same.
Yeah. That's real talk, bro.
Yeah.
Listen, the diamonds, it all looks the same. Lab, natural, same shit.
Yeah, I don't even really know the difference between a real chain and a lab. What's the difference between lab and regular?
They look exactly the same. Lab just means it's grown in a lab. Natural means it's out of the earth.
Yeah.
They look the same.
So you're paying basically thousands of dollars more.
Would a diamond tester still hit it or no?
The diamond tester will not. It will still say mine is real.
It's still.
Oh shit.
Here's the difference, right? Just to flex to say you paid more money, you'll say I have natural diamonds.
Yeah, you want to be a rapper? Cool, go be broke. It's fine.
Yeah. But you're better off just getting a lab.
Yeah. These rappers don't have 280K in their Robinhood. And by the way, I had 700 at one point. If you look at my my page, my Instagram, you'll see I show 700 and I show it moving. Why is it less now? Couple of reasons. One, I took 400 out and put it into some crypto stuff that I'm doing because I know what's happening in that world too. And I just keep like 250.
And you trade all commodities, right? You trade crypto, stocks, or
I trade options on the U.S. stock market. Okay. So yeah, I'm just using the right terminology.
No, you're good.
options on the U.S. stock market, and I don't trade crypto. I buy and hold.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair.
All right, fair. That's what I do too with crypto. I'm like managed. We got Moster Mo. Okay, says, Myron, with the rate I'm growing my portfolio, it'll grow to almost $1 million in 6 years. Should I do this or also use some cash to invest in a property? And what's up with the dancer girlfriend? His girlfriend's a cheerleader, guys, not dancer in that way. He said Mavs, right? Cheerleader for the Mavericks?
Dallas Mavs,
yeah. Cheerleader. They thought, like, because when you say dance remind me, they assume, like, strippers and shit.
Goddamn.
But no. She's a cheerleader, guys. And then, as far as, like, okay, it'll grow to
$1 million.
I'll grow it to $1 million. 6 years. Should I do this or use some cash to invest in a property? It depends what your goal is, bro. Like the thing is, guys, is like so many factors come in when it comes to real estate. Where are you trying to invest? Are you going to buy it and live in it for a year? Are you going to buy it as an investment property? How much cash do you have? Where do you live? All these different things come into play when it comes to real estate because the way the market is now, you do have to be a bit more intelligent with purchasing homes and make sure that you underwrite it where you're going to actually get a good cash on cash return. But it really depends on the market that you're in, bro. So,
yeah.
What else? Yeah, another question.
Phone lines?
Oh yeah, we could open up the phone. Yeah, sorry.
If you get, well, we have no one in the phone lines yet, but if you want to get in, 646-490-0394.
Yeah, call in, guys.
We are live.
646.
So, question for you, Cam. So, AI is coming very fast to a lot of industries. By 2030, they believe it's going to be in every aspect of every industry. 2030. Is it going to affect trading, you think, in a bad way or a good way?
Not in a bad. Look, people. It's not even about trading. AI is going to affect every industry, good and bad, depending on who takes advantage and actually learns the skills, right? So, like, we can use AI to build a copy trader, so we can trade 100 Robinhood accounts at once. Like,
Next level.
That's fine. We can use AI, which we are right now, to build a software algorithm that mimics our trading strategies. Cool. Like, will it replace people that don't know what they're doing? Yeah, in any industry, right? I think people get super complex with AI when in reality, it's here to help the people that want to be helped and want to learn the shit. And it's not going to help people that don't want to look into it. That's it.
Fair.
Yeah.
How do you think, because I've seen other traders have a AI generator where they pretty much like have a system where it trades for you on your behalf. Is that like good or bad, you think?
Once again, depends on the algo, right?
Okay.
Because like it's like there's good software companies out there where the software works, and there's software companies out there where it doesn't work. Like, I think you should get to a certain level of trading before you think of automating.
Okay.
That's why, like, for us, we have an ascension. We start people with part-time swing trading. Hey, you work an engineering job, you work in IT, you work in product, whatever it is. You're a nurse. We have nurses. We have. Bro, I have an internal medicine doctor at UNC as a client. He's on call sometimes. So like, he can only swing trade. He can't actually get to the ascension of day trading with prop firm leverage like I talked about, right? But that's okay. The point is, we start you somewhere where everybody can do it. Like, literally everybody can do it, bro. Like, I have security guards. Mentally not like the smartest people. They just have to copy the trades. There's only 4 buttons you can click on Robinhood, bro. There's the stock, the prediction. So NVIDIA, $300 call, expiration date, June 18th, 2026, just giving an example. Number of contracts you want to buy. What does that mean? We haven't talked about contracts. Contracts just means how heavy you want to invest. So instead of buying shares with stocks, you're buying options, contracts with options. So it's just like, hey, I want to buy 5 contracts of this. I'm pretty confident. I'm not too sure I only want to buy 1 contract. Just think of it that way.
Yeah.
So there's only 4 things you can click. You enter the trade, you wait a few days, you wait a few weeks, whatever we are doing, depends on the trade, and then you sell. And selling is only faster. How many contracts do you want to sell? Choose, sell. That's it.
Pretty simple.
It's 1 app on your phone, guys. That's it.
All right.
So, unless you want to go to the phone lines here, I was going to ask another. Okay, phone lines?
Up to you.
Go ahead, Myron. No.
Yeah.
You go.
So, if somebody, let's say someone's watching this right now, right? They make $60K per year. They're, some type of, they have some entry level career, making $60, $70K per year right now watching. And they have, let's say, $3,000, saved somewhere, tucked away. How should they go about getting into this?
I think
A regular full-time job, 60, 70K per year, 3K cash.
My risk tolerance is going to be higher than most people that you describe, which is why I'm where I'm at. And that's because of what I've been through in life. The reason I preface that with that statement is because if you have 3K saved and you're making 60K entry-level job, give or take, okay, well, you should start with other people's money. And I don't mean prop firm money in this context because you probably don't have the time because you have an entry-level job. So you don't have time to day trade with leverage. I would get a 0% interest credit card with, right now they're giving out, Chase and Amex are giving out 12 to 24 months, 0%. So you have time. And then I would actually not use that credit card yet. I would do something else. I would go to a WAP vendor like myself, who's on WAP, and use my financier, Split It. It's through WAP. It's exclusive to WAP. You know what WAP is, right?
No. I know what WAP is. Guys, for those of you wondering what is WAP, WAP is a platform that allows, think of it as kind of like a higher level Patreon or whatever. Like you're able to put content behind or create a community on there. So that's
yes, but to make it very simple, it's a payment processor.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
so
also
I can process payments on WAP. What I can do though is use Split It, which is WAP's exclusive financier. What does it do? It can get you more capital to trade with. So you liquidate money through me, I give it back to you, and now you're able to fund your Robinhood account.
Okay, so they wouldn't use a credit card then? They would, or would they use a credit card?
They don't, no. Because Split It, what they do, sorry, I missed a step, you're right.
Yeah.
Split It, they match your credit limit. So whatever Chase gives you, look, let's say Chase gives you 20 Gs.
Yep.
You can get another 20 Gs from Split It just because they're willing to match whatever you have available on your cards. Now you have 40K. So you really can do whatever you want. But if you want to do other stuff with that 20K or whatever, that's fine. But the point is I give people my resources so they know what they can do. And a lot of people do this because
That's powerful.
Split It is 0% interest too, bro. So there's you're getting double 0% interest. And
how long is there?
12 months only.
12 months, okay. So the credit card might be 12, 16, 24 months, but you're doing it through WAP is 12 months.
Yes.
Okay.
And now you have leverage. Now you have power. So now instead of having 3K, let's just say, I don't want to be too risky. Let's start with 10 or even 6. Like I said, most of my clients have 5 to 10K. So I would say start with 10. And I'm gonna just offer this now, bro. And I'll wait till the end. Like, guys, I see all the scam comments. Very funny. It's amazing. Yeah. What if we do this, though? What if I offer a 14-day trial where you actually come in and take it seriously, and in 2 weeks you're going to make money for free? Oh my God. Who's offering that on the show?
Yeah,
it's amazing, right?
Yeah.
Because people that actually have results do that. Right? Especially in front of an audience like yours that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
and we got the phone lines open, so you guys are going to be able to ask questions as well. Again, 646-490-0394.
Well, no, nowadays they call everything a scam. So,
well, yeah, of course.
Of course.
You were calling these guys a scam until you fell in love, right?
Yeah.
It happens.
Okay, so do you want to hit it, Mo? Or?
Yep.
Okay, let's go right. Let's get the first person on the air.
We have 8460. You are up. 8460. You are up.
What's up, man? You there?
8460.
You're live.
We're live.
Can you hear?
We got no audio?
It might be them. It's them.
Do you guys sell anything?
No,
Not really.
And they're still
like
calling, and they're still
course.
commenting fresh as a scam. What? He's hosting a show that you're watching. That's why I asked that. I just wanted to see. I'm like, what?
We're always gonna have haters and shit.
Yeah,
It's all good
bro.
how the internet is.
Their brains don't work. Not very smart.
0676. You are up. 0676. You are up.
We can't hear you if you're talking.
We should be hearing something.
No one's gotten my race right. They went from Italian to Pakistani to Indian. They're still wrong.
Yeah, what? I don't know myself.
That's
funny.
We'll get there. I'll drop it in a second.
I got you.
Can anybody get my race right? Anybody who gets my race right gets a 21-day trial. Let's guess.
96.
It's one race too. I'm making it very easy. I'm not mixed.
9619. You're up. 9619.
Let's see.
Armenian, you're getting closer. No, not Arab. Warmer. Armenian was warmer. Good. Datnigga.com. 21-day trial. DM me. Fuck our lives. At least he got it right. Fuck me.
Bro's name is datnigga.com.
Yo, that's funny, bro. Yo, I fuck with that name, bro. That's funny.
What the hell, bro?
Yo,
Good for
W
them.
name, bro. W name, man.
He said, let's fucking go.
Nah, that's funny. Yeah, I don't know is there.
What's up the phone lines?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I can see that it's on, that we have the software on.
Profit with Cam is the IG. Profit with KAM. Profit with KM. Okay, one Reese, since you're crying too, come get a 21-day free. Let's see it. You need to have some money to trade with though, bro. Like if you guys have $2 to your name, it's not house flipping once again. So I don't you know, we can only do so much.
See, usually what happens is people with the most cars and lifestyle get a pass in the industry. But I kind of find out that like those people that show too much, sometimes it's like they're trying to prove way too much as well. Versus people that tell you the truth, they're transparent about what they did, who they are, and they have results. That's what I want to follow. So,
And I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like my life, it's pretty like humble. Like I drive a 70K Dodge Charger EV.
Dodge Charger?
Yeah, it's an EV though. It's the electric Dodge Charger. Came out this year.
Yeah, that's the
shit.
That's
It's clean. It's clean.
That's what niggas drive, bro. Dodge Chargers, bro. Okay.
It's a cool. I just didn't want a Tesla. I feel like everyone has a Tesla,
Yeah,
and I want an electric car.
Yeah.
It self drives. It's cool.
Is that I've never heard. You said it's from this year,
Came
right?
out
It's
this year.
new. It's okay.
Gotta be
Fair
because,
enough.
bro.
Yeah.
Dodge Charger EV is insane.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
nuts. Electric Dodge Charger. I never thought I'd see the day.
They like it in Dallas too because it's like American muscle, and it still makes the noise, but it's fake engine.
Gotcha.
It like makes noise. But the point is like, I have a nice house. Car is average. Whatever. I do this stuff more for like, this gets me in like certain rooms or like people approach me because of it and want to talk business or something.
Yeah.
I'm not really a flat bro. I wear sweats every day, bro. I work from home. I
Yeah.
trade. I work with clients. I go on walks. I go to the gym. Hang out with my girl. That like I travel. The things I spend money on are like first class,
Right.
like flying well, comfort, speed, convenience, shit like that.
Okay.
That's all. I don't really need that much fancy shit. Like,
Yeah, less is more, honestly.
Yeah.
Less really is more.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, we're restarting the phone lines, guys. I don't know if
they're still guessing the race. We already passed this. Oh, maybe people are coming in that are new.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay,
How
so-
much is ideal? I mean, bro, like 2,500, we can get you into a decent amount of trades and make you some bread. You
Well,
know?
I think I like the credit card leveraging because that is very you have a year to pay it back, right? At minimum, most of these things. So if you have a decent credit score, that's a good way to get yourself on some capital. And then
Yeah.
I didn't even realize that you can double it working alongside. Like you have a program where you're basically able to double their
Yeah.
credit line.
Yeah. Like, guys, if you think leverage is scary or debt is scary, rich people die in debt. Like,
Yeah.
what do you think? You think real estate? Like, this is what's interesting. People want to buy a house, right? They have a goal. I don't want to pay rent. I want to buy a house. Well, are you going to buy it cash or are you going to pay mortgage like 99% of the world? Because mortgage is debt. So why are you willing to pay debt or go into debt for something that actually doesn't pay you unless you use the property strategically? Pay
Yeah.
debt or go into
Oh, you're good. You're good. Sorry. That was rude.
but yeah, like people will go into debt for prostitution
Yeah.
or for cocaine,
Yep.
but you don't want to learn a skill from people that are credible. Like it doesn't have to be me. I don't care.
Yeah.
Like go learn house flipping if you want. Go learn something else. But like there's skills out there that make money. The thing I like about trading the most is that it's not a phase. Meaning like there's certain things that get hot and then like it gets really saturated. Like
Yeah.
I'm sure there's people that are starting Airbnb businesses today
Oh, yeah.
that are still making money. Like I'm sure, but it's a lot harder than it used to be. Bro.
Yeah. Way harder.
Right?
Way harder.
So trading
Car
is
rentals too. Turo.
Yeah.
That shit.
that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was hot, then it's not.
Cannabis industry got fucked by legalization. All the trappers are out, right?
Yeah.
They're either selling powder or getting robbed, one of the two. So you need to decide like what skill do you want to learn? Because like I've paid hundreds of thousands of dollars to either be in the right rooms or learn from some expert. And now I built a team around myself of experts to where I can build a personal brand and people come in and we get satisfied clients, right?
Yeah.
So like there's nothing wrong with paying to play when it comes to education. You paid for college, a lot of you guys here. You paid 6 figures to get what? A piece of paper and no job? Right? Like I don't see, why is that not a scam?
Yeah, if you want it bad enough, you'll find a way. People just, from my experience, if you don't understand what someone's doing and you can't wrap your hand around it or don't want to try it, that's fair. But just because it doesn't work for you doesn't mean it doesn't work at all.
Yeah.
So it's all good.
It's like saying, okay, is trading a scam? How can it be a scam if people are making money doing it and it's like just like a thing? Like it's just a thing. Like we know, like a scam would be like, hey, buy this boat that doesn't exist.
You are connected as the host.
Something like that. Like it's like,
Welcome,
that's a scam.
host. You are
But-
now in the host room and can manage your callers from the call-in studio web
They're getting
interface.
calls back up.
It's good.
All right, good to go now?
Yeah, let's we could test it now.
Awesome.
Yeah, I think we had to use a different browser or whatever, but we'll test it right now. Okay, let's go ahead and go to the first person. Go ahead, Mo, call it out.
8460, you are up. 8460.
Hello, can you hear me now?
What's up, bro? We got you on the line. Sorry about that technical issue on our end.
Oh, it's fine, it's fine. I was just wondering, my name's Aiden. I'm only 18, you know, I'm in crypto, but I want to get more into stocks, but just don't know where to get started. What do you guys think I should do?
Take it away.
Aiden? Your name's
Yeah.
Aiden, right?
Yeah, correct.
What's up, bro? Hey, so here's the question. Why do you want to get into stocks as opposed to just staying in crypto?
Well, just where we are in crypto, you know, I want to move my money because I made some, like, 20 grand or so, and that's pretty good at my age, so I want to move it to more stable where it can grow a little bit more.
Okay.
But
So
still a little bit more risky.
Okay. So swing trading, like I said earlier, bro, like it's the best strategy to learn. So you can go on YouTube and learn it on your own. Like I'm not here to like force you to come work with me, but we do have a 14-day trial. So I can teach you like hands-on, like very quickly, and you can cut out the noise and you'll learn from guys that actually traded on Wall Street. Okay. So the reason why swing trading is good is because it's easier to win swing trading than it is day trading, because day trading, you have to watch the shit like a hawk. Okay. Swing trading, you're entering a trade and it doesn't end for maybe a month, 2 months, 3 months. So there's time for the market to fluctuate and then enough time for you to eventually win. So it's just a simpler way. So that's what I would recommend.
And would there be any difference with me being in shitty Canada, or
No, we have Canadian clients.
that's okay?
You're fine. You
Okay.
just wouldn't use
Thank you,
Robinhood.
that-
You would use what my Canadian clients use. I forgot the name.
Okay, thank you. That's all the questions I have. Take
Cool.
it easy, Myron and Fresh.
No worries, man.
All right, bro.
Also, for all the anyone that's saying anything in the chat, talking smack, call into the show and debate, man. Like if you guys want to go ahead and say, "Oh, scab, grift,"
Yeah.
we open up the phone lines. You know, you can go ahead and call into the show, give your grievances, and you know, if you guys want to go ahead and have a discussion, we can do it. Who's up? You got another line?
Yes.
Yeah, we'll go to the next person in line. But yeah, call into the show, guys. 646-490-0394 for all the haters. Call in and say what you got to say with your chest, man.
Might as well.
Yeah. Welcome to the lines.
Don't fall for the trial scam. A trial scam, so it's free, but it's still a scam. Huh? Wow, you guys are so smart. Like
9619, you're up. 9619.
he said, true, bro. Y'all pussies go debate it.
Yeah, guys.
Hey,
Haters in the thing, talking.
Swing
call into
trading.
the show.
Swing trading is not exclusively options. He's right. Nobody said it was. That's just how I. Yeah. Well, swing trading is not exclusively options. Yeah, you can do other. You can day trade options. That's fine. Like nobody said.
It's all good. All right, caller. Can you hear us?
Yes, can you guys able to hear me?
Yep.
We got you. Go ahead.
Go right ahead.
Perfect. Hey, good evening. I was calling in regards to just future trading. I'm about to hit 100K off of swing trading, and I've been doing really well this year. Thank God.
Good stuff, bro.
And I'm considering when it comes to future trading, what are some of the things that you have to look out for in regards to getting into it? Because I know you can lose a lot of money, especially if you're on margin. Like, what are some beginner mistakes that you normally see?
Yeah, you should only be trading futures with prop firm capital, bro. So it makes it entirely risk free. You don't need me to do that either. So you can go and try to pass a prop firm exam. So we have a prop firm called Trade Makers. Okay. They give instant funding, which means you go show them for 5 days that you're a good trader. Keep in mind though, futures, it's in and out same day. So it's a little different than swing, which is what you're used to. But you learn that, you pass an exam, which is just 5 days of successful trading. And then they'll give you 50K for real. And then there's no risk of the 50K. Like it's not like a credit card. So it's just prop firm money in a trading account. And if you win, you keep 80% of the money. If you lose, they take the loss. So don't take more risk than you need to. Just go learn the prop firm route.
Okay, perfect. I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
All good.
All right, good stuff. All right, who's next?
Next we have. Right. Okay. Good. 8814. You're up. 8814.
Hey guys, my name is Isaac. I'm 23. I've been watching you guys for a couple of years now. My biggest thing is I finally was able to purchase my first multifamily. So I just want to say, hey, thanks,
Congratulations.
Myron. Thanks, Fresh. Thanks, man. I live in Massachusetts, so Myron, this shit's fucking expensive.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
a little fucking hellhole. So I just want to say, hey, man, thank you. I appreciate it. And to the guests, do you recommend any books? I know obviously you have a free 14-day trial. I'm just looking to get as much knowledge as I can from different sources. I've never heard about swing trading before this podcast, so I'd love to know some things you would recommend besides your trial.
Yeah, Laughing at Wall Street by Chris Camillo. Great book talking about. So, and I want to give context too. There's basically two beginner level ways to learn swing trading and two strategies. There's technical, which is technical analysis, which basically means what's happening in the company and like patterns and like things that traders can recognize. All those candlesticks that you see that confuse people, that's technical analysis. Then there's social arbitrage, which is Chris Camillo. If you want to watch him, he's made much more than me. I'm gonna be real. He's worth like 70 mil. But I've learned a lot from him because I have technical traders on my team that used to work at Goldman, so that's how they learned, right? But I personally trade off of social arbitrage, which basically means I'm looking for trends before Wall Street recognizes them and taking risks on those. So Laughing at Wall Street, I don't want to information overload you. Just start there.
Perfect. Appreciate it, guys. Thanks. Have a nice one.
Yes,
No
sir.
problem, man. And for anybody, like I said before, if you're a hater, put in that you're a hater on the call line so Mo knows. So I know.
Yeah, I want to see a good debate.
Yeah,
I've seen
somebody
it.
come say something like
yo,
about
Dudes are
the
talking
market.
in the chat. Come on, man.
Yo.
Call in. Tough guys.
If you think it's a scam, cool. Debate him on why it's a scam.
Yeah, let's
Call into the show.
Do you have any knowledge or evidence?
Yeah. Call into the show. It'll be hilarious. Because, like I said before, guys, most people don't open up the phone lines like this for critics to be able to call in. Go ahead and call in, man. Give us your case as to why, you might have the worldview that you have on.
Bro, go real quick. Go look up my LinkedIn. Just type in Cam Dasani on LinkedIn. Go to the bottom. Look at my recommendations. Leaders at public companies.
Yeah.
How?
Yeah.
How? Like who's not a scam then? Do you have a process? I say this all the time, guys. Do you have a process to evaluate whether or not something is a scam, or do you simply go based off of how you feel? Because if you go based off of how you feel, then every girl's gonna scare you, and you're not gonna approach women, and you don't get an NBA dancer for your girlfriend. So you gotta approach. You gotta try something, or you could just work a job for somebody that took a bunch of risk forever.
Yeah.
Because that guy didn't think something was a scam, or girl, CEO, whatever.
People just talk a lot, bro. It's
Words.
internet.
All right. This person is a hater,
All right.
but he also says Fresh is a B-I-N word.
All right.
Okay.
Let's
Let
get
him
him
call
on
in.
the line.
All right.
Come on in, buddy.
Welcome to the show, hater. How are you this evening?
7075. You're up. 707. Wait, he just left?
Come on, man.
Come on, little man.
Come on, bro.
Say it with your chest, nigga. Yo.
Come on, man.
With your chest, bro.
Yo.
Bro, I just put him in.
Yo, come on, man. Bro, turn into Goku in this bitch. Come on, man.
Bro, he just.
Say it with your chest, man.
It's always funny whenever.
Oh, here's a good one. Because he can't come on the line though. If scroll up a little bit. Can you scroll up or no? Oh, it's simple. If you're making bank trading, you simply don't need to sell courses.
Okay.
Great fucking thing to say. Here's what I'll say to that. Why don't hedge funds just manage their own money? Hold on. Can anybody answer that? Because they can make more managing their own and the money of others. That's it. Right? So if I'm making money trading, which I am, which I showed you my portfolio, why can't I also help people trade? Here's the truth that nobody's going to tell you guys. They're going to hate this one. This is the fuck. I want to help people. Yeah, I actually get joy from helping people, but fuck that for a second.
Yeah.
The return I get from Facebook ads is bigger than the return I get from the stock market. Why? It's just the way it works. It's like saying, if I put 10 grand into the NVIDIA swing trade that I mentioned earlier versus 10 grand into just NVIDIA stock, the return on the swing trade is going to be bigger than 10 grand just in the stock. Why am I saying that? If you see somewhere where you can make a higher return on your cash and then have diversification, why wouldn't you do it? Meaning, I have a consulting business. Eventually, I will have a hedge fund when we get licensed. And then you'll still say I'm a scam. And then I diversify. I take profits from that and put it back in the business to get more clients and help them make money. At the end of the day, they make more money than what they pay me. Okay? That's called business. That's called value exchange. Right? That's how the world works.
101.
Right? So you can't, like, why is software not a scam? Why is Tinder not a scam? Why is Eros, the escort website that you guys love because you're fucking incels, not a scam? Because they provide a service that you are happy with. Okay? So if I provide a service where you pay me a number and then in 3, 4, 5, 6 months you make 3x, that's how the world works.
Yeah.
So that's your answer. Do you want to come on the line and say that I'm wrong? Well, please do it. I guarantee you can't out-debate me on this with any sort of logical fact.
There you go. Again, haters, call in 646.
Niggas girl is a thought on the road with NFL players. First of all, Mavs NBA. Second of all, dancers don't go on the road. Just like no fact.
646-490-0394. Call to the show. If you guys got a disagreement or a grievance, go ahead and call in and tell us your grievance, whether you have an issue with any of us here on the panel.
This person has a disagreement with
the
the
hater on the line.
Okay. I like Cam, man. He fights back. I like Cam.
Welcome, hater. Welcome to the show.
6693, you're up. 6693, you're up.
Hey guys, how's it going? Big fan of. However, I do have a disagreement with the guest.
Before you do it, hold on. What's your name and where are you calling in from? Before you do that.
My name is Ethan from New York.
All right, cool. Go ahead, man. What's your grievance?
So when the guest said that the S&P 500 won't make you rich, it'll keep you rich. I highly disagree with that. I believe the better asset class for that would be gold. However, the S&P 500 has statistically proven to be the best asset class when it comes to even corporate bonds, gold, U.S. 10-year Treasury bonds, and even real estate. If you ever look at the statistics of putting a growth of $100 in an asset class, the S&P 500 pretty much destroys everything else. I've been investing in the S&P 500, especially in VOO, since I was 21 years old. I'm currently 40, and I have over $3 million, and I would have never gotten there unless it was the S&P 500. Sure, is it slow? Yes. However, compound interest is the best interest when you could get, especially if you're someone that you're making six figures and you just want to put money away and be lazy about it. But saying that S&P 500 will make you rich is completely ludicrous.
Okay, so when you were 21, you started investing in the S&P, and now you have $3 million. What was your principal?
Correct. So I just put it on a monthly basis. So every month, I just put money away automatically. I use Webull, and I just reinvested my dividends. I just left it on a monthly basis. So whatever the stock was worth at that moment, on a monthly basis, I just put money away. And roughly, I was putting around 15 grand during that time. By the time I was 30, I was putting around 50 grand a year.
15 grand at 21 years old, though, per month?
Correct.
What was your job?
So I pretty much started at a hedge fund.
Okay, so that's my point, bro, is that most people aren't saving 15 grand a month that they can put away till they're 40.
Bruh. But that's not necessarily true, because even people that I have given this advice to, and let's say they're putting $1,000 a month away or putting $2,000 a month away, they have easily accumulated a wealth. Obviously, am I saying that S&P 500 will make you rich overnight? Of course not. However, if you do 10, 15, 20 years returns, compound interest will definitely help you out in the S&P 500. It will definitely make you rich.
So just so I'm clear on this, you said that you invested $15,000 per month for 19 years?
That's insane, bro. Good job.
Is that what you did?
Well, when I started at 21, it was less. Well, now at 40, after investing for
no, he's asking what were you putting.
Over $3 million.
Bro, he was trying to figure out how much you put in early on. That's what he was trying to. Like, you're saying $15K a month. That's what you might be doing now. But like, when you were starting out, how much were you putting in?
Oh, I apologize for that. When I was starting out, I was just only putting $2,000 a month.
Okay. I mean, look, there's a lot of gaps in this. I'm not saying like you don't have 3 mil. I showed my paper, so like, I don't know. Send me your shit.
Absolutely. There's always to show screenshots. I will absolutely show you my investment portfolio. There's no doubt about it. But I'm just saying that the S&P 500 will not make you rich is a ludicrous statement. I would say gold is a better asset class to keep you rich, but the S&P 500 will definitely make people rich, especially if you're a normal person just putting money away. You want to invest. The S&P 500 is the best asset class. There's not even no doubt about it.
Okay, you still didn't answer my original though. My original question, bro, was what was the principle? Meaning, if you go into your Vanguard or wherever you invest, what is the principle and what is the gain? Because realistically, you need money for 8% to matter. You can't invest $500 a month from now to 40 only, and most people don't have that much disposable income, bro. They need something that compounds faster.
He started putting 2,000 in the beginning.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot for a regular
people. Goonie Rumble says he should have over 3 million in his account if you just put it in the bank anyway.
What happened? What did he say?
Nah, he would have 3 million in the bank. You just put it in his bank anyway.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, with the 15K. But
but the point is that I still get, for example, I'm looking at my Webull right now. So far this year, I received an annual return of 13%. And I'm just saying that's much better than putting it in the bank, as you just mentioned. So what I'm trying to say is that the S&P 500 will definitely make you rich. It'll take time, but you saying that it will not make you rich is a ludicrous statement. That's all I want to say.
Okay. What I'll say to close is, and I'm not trying to exit the conversation either, but we've kind of gone in a loop for a little bit. So what I'll say to close is you still need good money, bro. $2,000 a month to invest at 21 years old is a lot of money for most people at 21.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I completely understand that. But I'm just saying it's a better deal when it comes to low risk. I understand you did great at your type of investing, which is fantastic for you, but not everyone is going to have that same level of success rate. So
fair enough.
For the best low class.
Watch this, just for everybody that thinks, and bro, I actually appreciate this was actually like a smart conversation we had. 3 mil, good for, like, you won, right? But I don't think most people are that patient or have the principal capital to invest in the S&P. I was not. I'm telling you, I was not. There are more aggressive strategies, including Chris Camillo's, which got him to 70 million.
No,
right?
I completely understand. What I'm saying, for the everyday investor, which is going to be a low risk, the S&P 500 is the way to go, especially VOO, which is the one I use. There's no doubt about it. You put money away. Maybe maybe this is someone that's not extremely wealthy. Maybe they have $2,000 to play around with on the end of the month after they paid all their bills. The VOO, that's if runner, is the best way to go. I understand you became very successful in your way of trading, which I completely respect. But I was letting you know, low risk investment. There's a reason why Warren Buffett says the S&P 500 is the way to go, and he has an offer over $1 billion to anyone that could be the S&P 500 over a 15-year time span. There's a reason why Warren Buffett always says put 90% of your money in the S&P 500 and then play with the 10% the rest.
Well, Bitcoin's going to beat that.
And I just followed that since I was 21.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, Bitcoin's going to beat that, but like, I don't know.
Yeah. All right. But, I appreciate you guys taking the time to pick up my call. And, keep doing your thing. You're successful, and I appreciate that. But, I just had a grievance against you saying that the S&P 500 will not make you rich. That it will completely make you rich.
If you have principle, I'm sure it can.
Yeah, I mean, over 20 years, yeah. You know what I mean? I think what he's saying is it going to build money as quickly as other endeavors? Probably not.
Bro, who wants to wait 20 years, nigga?
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't.
Bro, your 20s to
20 years is crazy.
Still passive income, because I don't think time is going to pass, and the people that don't invest in some sort of asset class, you're better off doing this than doing something else for the 20 years, leaving it in the bank. That's what I'm saying.
Understandable.
It's better than nothing.
Oh, yeah, it's better than leaving it in the bank. Yeah, 100%. That's why I said there's levels, right? You can leave your money in your checking account. Next step is 401k. Next step is S&P. I think there are better investment opportunities than the S&P. And honestly, it's set up for the world to reward you, right? Like, investing is set up for the world for the world to reward you. Meaning, if you invest in the S&P, it's completely passive, auto draft from your bank account. If you invest in certain stocks, it's pretty passive. You just do it and then you just let it go. But if you make certain predictions, the market will reward you for making those predictions. This is why hedge funds trade the way they do.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
And that's perfectly fine. All I'm saying is that it's very risky to go that route compared to just doing it.
So is starting a podcast how many years ago? So is starting a podcast how many years ago? They're multimillionaires. Cool.
Yes, but that's a small minority. We're doing advice for like the general population of a regular investor. That's what
You're
I'm
not a
trying to say.
regular investor, bro. Putting $15,000 a month into the S&P is not regular.
Regular investors
That's not a regular
well,
investment
I started
strategy.
only putting 2,000 at 21. So I think if anyone that's 21 years old, you work multiple jobs, you should be able to have at least $2,000 of disposable income, and that's what I did.
Okay.
20 years, bro.
All right, but man, I appreciate the call though. Thank you for your time.
All love.
All right. Any other haters call to the show? Number is 646-490-0394. Haters call in and or other people that have questions. Yeah. I think I don't think you said it's not going to make you rich. I think it's obviously context is very important.
There's better ways.
There's look, dude. In any asset class, if you invest for 20 years, you better be fucking rich after. You know what I mean? Like any asset class. So, who's up next?
If I buy a property a year for 20 years, I should be rich. Like if I invest in Bitcoin for 20 years, I should be rich. Matter of fact, I made hundreds of thousands of dollars off of just buying Bitcoin from 2018 to now. Like there are faster ways, and no one said the S&P's the God. Don't do it. No one said don't do it. But like just know what it gets you.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's fair.
Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna have to put in quite a bit of money for a long period of time.
Also, he worked at a hedge fund too. I mean, he had a start. Most people don't have.
Yeah. What do you mean?
Like, bruh.
Come on, bro.
It's fine though.
All right, who's up next?
6136, you are up. 6136.
Haters or questions, call in, guys. All right, caller, what's up?
Hello?
Yo.
We got you.
All right, my name's Ethan. I'm 20. I'm from Phoenix, Arizona.
I thought it was the same guy.
I just wanted to ask because the dude, he said he's from, he worked in fintech, like finance, and you said that you moved 400K to like crypto. I was just interested, did you move that into just like specifically like Bitcoin and like Ethereum, just like a safer blockchain? Or were you looking into like bigger blockchain networks to invest in?
The first two, yes. So Bitcoin and Ethereum. Also just altcoins that I know the founders of.
Do you mind me asking which?
Join the free trial.
I'm like a big holder in a lot of altcoins. And I've been like specifically looking into like Avalanche, that blockchain. It's like the #1 alt layer 1 blockchain besides like Ethereum.
I like Avalanche. I like Avalanche a lot. But yeah, I mean, my specific ones, like free trial, bro, come join. I'll put you on.
Got you. What was I came into the stream late. What was what's the website or like the?
There's a link down below in the description box.
Pinned at the top?
Yeah. Mo got it, yeah.
Cool. Also another thing. So I'm like a college student, and I don't really have to like pay bills really. My only expenses are really just like gas and groceries. So I kind of have that luxury. I'm kind of curious, how much you think I should like have in like my checking? Should I just like have a lot of it in like crypto asset classes, certain asset class? Yeah.
What's your income source?
Well, I just work like a really shitty job, so so I just use as much money as I can to just invest. And recently, I've been getting into day trading and using like prop firm accounts and stuff like that, and I've had success in that. So eventually, when I start making more income and scaling through day trading, I'm definitely gonna quit my job. But
if you have time, which it sounds like you do, the prop firm route is a good way. I just know that most people I talk to, they have a job or something like and they're very busy. They can't really start with prop firm strategies or capital or futures trading in that world. But yeah, it sounds like if you have time, like pursue that for sure. Because it's an active skill, bro. It's an active skill with no risk. So it's like the only risk you have is the time that you put into it. And like once you figure it out, the leverage, like you can make really big trades. And like, I mean, dude, I have clients seeing 10K weeks. That are public testimonials because they have leverage.
Yeah. What are your thoughts about HBAR and like XRP?
XRP I like. I mean, I think it has 2 to 3x more potential. I don't know much about HBAR.
All right. Well, thank you for your time. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Cool. No problem.
Who's up next?
All right. We
haters call in. People want to ask questions, call in. Got an expert here.
All right. This person says he's a hater.
All right.
Perfect.
0031, you are up. 0031, you are up.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we got you.
Yep.
Where are you calling from and what's your name?
My name's Andy from LA.
Hello, Andy. Go ahead. What's your grievance?
So I have a quick question. How many percentage of your clients actually make money? And don't say like one. Like, what is the actual percentage? Out of the 100, maybe you have 1,000 clients or 100 clients, how many of them actually make money? You know, to understand the day trading, majority of the day traders, they actually lose money. And then you're claiming that by using your platform, somehow using this magical, a magical day trading thing that you found with the guy, you're able to make money, and then you're telling people to max out their credit cards, use your platform, which probably has a fee, and then you make money, and if you don't make them any profits, then it's bye-bye. Because that's a huge red flag. I hope you understand that. So I guess back to my main question, how many of your clients make money?
Yeah, we've had 4 refunds this year, and it's because people joined, kind of had less than what they like told me they had, and then lost 1 trade and gave up, like within a month. So nobody like stayed for like 3, 4, 5, 6 months and actually like refunded after that. It was really just people in like the first month that like they lost. Oh, by the way, lost the trade. They actually didn't wait till the expiration date. They just like saw it go red and then thought that was an L, and that's not how it works. You said a couple other things. You said I said to max out your credit cards. Never said those words ever. Said you should use debt.
Okay. So you said you should take out a credit card and use your 20 grand of your credit card and use that as a leverage, and then someone in your platform will match it. Now you have 40 grand, and credit cards are usually 22% of APR per year. And if you use all of your 20 grand plus the 40 grand plus the 20 grand that you said someone's matching, then you're down. And if you lose all of your money, maybe not all, but let's say you lose 50% of your money, then you're down 10,000 in your credit card at 22%. That's a huge financial burden on whoever or college grad who's listening to your platform.
But that's not what I said. I said you can get a credit limit and then use it for what you want. So if you remember, I said, oh, if the guy has 3K, right? Myron's example was the guy has 3K saved. Most of my clients have 5 to 10K. So just get a little bit more to trade with and then do what you want with the rest of it. I didn't say go trade with 40K. I said just get a little bit more so you can actually get into to trades more strategically. And also, also there's no APR. There's 0% interest.
Yeah, that's 0% interest for the first year until the APR kicks in after the first year. You're a product. You're selling services that don't guarantee anything. Market crashes, bad picks, lose money, and clients left holding the bag.
What service besides your Eros expenses are guaranteed? Like, what is guaranteed? Like, what do you mean? Like, you're looking for a guarantee on what? On the stock market? Because Goldman Sachs can't guarantee that, bro. Who can guarantee anything that you're like asking? Like, you're looking for things that don't exist.
You're saying that oh, hedge funds use clients' money. Yeah, but hedge funds are filled with CFA and FINRA approved administrators. I don't know what you are, and you say something about LinkedIn. Yeah, anyone could have LinkedIn. Anyone could have LinkedIn recommendations. Even I have LinkedIn recommendation. Anyone could ask for a LinkedIn recommendation. You could pay someone to have LinkedIn recommendation. LinkedIn recommendations don't mean shit, bro. And you said something about buying a house. Buying a house is an investment. Historically delivers profit through appreciation, rental income, and tax benefits.
Is there a guarantee that happens?
Almost all the time, yes. Except for maybe 2008 and 2019.
You think most people that buy a house make money?
Nope. Yes, almost all the time. Yeah.
Then we're in different worlds, bro. Yeah. You're not in our stratosphere.
That's so bro. You're a product. You're selling
service.
A product.
First of all, you don't even know the difference between a product and a service. It's like saying lawn care is a product. No, lawn care is a service. We offer trading consulting. That is a service. We're not a product. A product is something that you buy and goes to your door. That's it.
the software consulting service on a platform which you probably charge a fee, and you're
Do
saying
I
that
probably charge a fee, or do you know for sure?
For a percentage of people. See, this is the issue. You don't even tell the world how many people in your platform actually make money. That should be a huge red flag.
I said 4 people refund and the rest made money.
Look, if you're proud of your product, you should say, oh yeah, I guarantee 90% of people make money on my platform. But you know that's a total BS. And that's why that's why you're not saying it, because you know maybe like 1 or 2% make money on day trading.
No, that's not why I'm not saying it. Why I'm not saying it is because, one, I don't know the exact number of clients that I have at this moment, so I can't just like be like, oh.
Yeah, it doesn't matter the number of clients. You can't even tell me the percentage, right? I mean, you could make up 50%. I don't believe that, obviously.
Bro,
you know,
he's not at his computer with his clientele.
Yeah, like
how would you know the exact number, brother?
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I know for a fact we've had 4 refunds because I know that, because I track the refunds and I reach out and figure out why they refunded. And typically it's because of 2 reasons. I'm going to answer your question if you wait long enough. 2 reasons. 1, they didn't have enough money to actually enter the trades, or 2, they saw something go in the red and decided it was a loss before it was actually a loss. That is the truth. Our traders are actually traders that used to work on Wall Street. They don't even have Series 65 licenses. I'm telling you that. We don't manage capital. Every trading influencer ever, bro, every trading consulting company, 99% of them don't have Series 65, and that doesn't mean they're a scam. You can be a great trader and not have a Series 65. You can work at Goldman and leave and not have a Series 65 like Mahul did.
Right. What people do after they retire, or after they retire from working at Goldman, or retire or quit their job working from Goldman, they open their own hedge funds. That's what real people do. I don't even know why you're trying to sell your platform. If you're a real hedge fund guy, why don't you open up your own hedge fund company and make money off of other people's and make money off of other people's funds instead of selling a product here? Like, that's a huge red flag.
I said earlier that we are getting our Series 65, so we're working on it.
Then get your Series 65, get your FINRA, and then quit the day trading job you have, and then open up an actual hedge fund. That'll make you an expert of the field instead of trying to sell a product.
Sounds good. I will quit right now just because you told me to. Right now, I quit. Okay. Right now. I got it.
Anyways, well, thank you for the call. I was a hater. I still am a hater. Whoever is listening to this,
what do you do for work? What do you do for work? What do you do for work?
I don't need to disclose anything.
Oh,
okay?
He doesn't, but I do. All my numbers. Nope. You don't have a fucking job. That's why. Like, I have a LinkedIn. I don't need to disclose what I do, though. Okay.
Well, that's always funny.
I'm not trying to sell a product here. I don't need to tell you shit.
What's wrong with selling a product? What's wrong with selling a product? Once again, it's a service, but what's wrong with it?
Okay,
Why?
well,
What's wrong?
I've made my peace with it. I said what I had to say, and I do appreciate the call.
Bro, you are the furthest thing from at peace. You're debating with people that have money, and you won't even tell us what you do.
Why do I need to tell you what I do?
Why not?
Why do I tell you what I do? I could say I'm a financial advisor. I could say I'm a
clearly
day
you're
trader.
not.
I could say I'm a plumber. I could say I'm an electrician. I could say I work for the entertainment industry. I could say I work for whatever. Like, why does that matter to you? I could say I make
that's a good question. You finally asked a good question. Why does it matter to you? Here's why. Because I'm curious to see where your perspective comes from.
Okay. I make around $150,000 a year. I think I have a pretty good living standard. I used to make $37,000 when I started. Obviously, I put it into my 401k. I didn't listen to guys like you and fall into a trap of buying a course or getting providers of services, because I know people go through that and then they get massive and they lose a lot of money.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Great response. Thank you for that. Have you ever been scammed by somebody selling a service?
Me personally?
No, the other person on the phone. Yes, you.
I think everyone to a point has. have experienced some sort of a scam, right? Whether if it's a product, whether if it's a service, whether if it's buying something on online that turned out to be an actual thing that you're buying.
You didn't answer anything I said. I don't even know what you're talking about. Did you answer? Have you ever been scammed on service delivery online? Yes or no? Just say yes or no. Nothing else.
Service or delivery?
No, just service delivery. So like I offer a service, right? So have you ever been scammed by getting somebody's course, which once again, we don't sell a course, but that's fine. You believe that. Have you ever been scammed by somebody selling a service online?
I don't think so. No.
Okay. So that's what I mean by perspective, right? You think people are, it's like saying this, right? I get rejected by one girl and I just never talk to women again. Right? So
what does it have to do with the product that you're selling? That's completely different. That's completely different.
How do you think
you're building a relationship with a person if you're talking to another person?
Okay, you didn't understand an analogy. So an analogy is when you compare two things that make sense for the conversation that you're having, right? So we're having a conversation and I said, have you ever been scammed by a service delivery? Meaning like anybody delivering a service for that matter, okay? You said no. So
yeah.
how can you automatically for sure know that I'm a scam? Especially if I'm offering free service. Like, if I was a scammer, I wouldn't offer a free service because you would come in, be disappointed, and then I didn't get anything from it.
Because if you're a scammer, you wouldn't be trying to sell a course or use your platform.
What?
Yo, come, bro.
No, he can stay on for a second. Say it one more time in English.
If you weren't a scammer, you wouldn't be trying to sell a brand, which is you, or a platform that you're using to make these day trades.
What? But you've never been scammed before. Okay, see what I mean by perspective, bro? It doesn't make any sense. What you're saying.
Bro, I don't think you understand the perspective of an average person. I think that's what's going on. Look, I said my piece already, right? Which is you're trying to sell a brand, and I think you're doing a really good job by being on this show. And I give you and I'll give you a
Bro, what you're saying is the equivalent of a guy saying bitches ain't shit and he's a virgin. Right? You haven't experienced women. How do you know? Right? So, like, you don't know. You've never done anything. You have not tried.
You don't have to try. Okay. I know that heroin is really bad. I don't need to know that heroin is bad to not even try it or.
That was actually his best point yet. No, that was actually his best point yet. I'm not gonna cap. Cool, bro. You got me.
Caller, I'm just gonna ask. It seems to me as though it's not necessarily that you have a problem with our guests. Rather, you have a problem with anyone that is offering a service. Is that really what the bottom line here is? Like,
no,
hey,
no.
a course or service you don't agree, you don't like that, or what is the deal here?
I don't have problems with doctors. They're a health consultant, right? And they have a professional degree like MD or DO, plus years of residency, board certification, licensing. Is a high barrier profession. And a lot of these financial gurus, right, like yourself, you just claim that you're a financial guru, you provide a service, and you charge X amount of dollars to use your platform or whatever it might be, or it might be free or whatever, and you're telling people to get a credit card of $20,000 and use that however you want, use that $10,000, fine, whatever. I'm just saying that's really, really, really a high red flag. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, so real quick, caller, because it seems to me like you just have a grievance with anyone running an online service. Is that your main problem?
Yeah, that's the issue. Because doctors are selling pints out the back, so I don't know what you're talking
There's a lot of legit online services. I don't care if there's online services. I'm hoping people to be very careful with online services that are hosted by a charming young man like yourself, right? Or a consulting for finances. If you're teaching someone about finances, that's okay. But if you're trying to sell a platform like yourself.
What's the
I think
difference
that's a
between
red
what you
flag.
just said? If you're teaching somebody about finances and selling a platform, like what do you think I do exactly? Let's figure that out first. What do you think I do?
Well, I joined the call pretty late. So
I didn't even fucking know what I do. Oh no!
You're selling a service, bro. You're selling a service. You're selling a service.
I mean, caller, I'll be honest with you, bro. Caller, it's very obvious to me as I've been listening to this is that you just have a grievance with anyone that's online selling a service, teaching people how to make money, rather than caring more about them getting. I think you just have an issue with anyone that gives online service.
If you are a legit financial service provider, you would be opening up your own hedge fund rather than telling people to go online and telling them to use my service. That's all I'm saying. It's just like any other YouTube financial channels, right? Like Graham Stephan and a bunch of other guys. They opened up their own YouTube bank and it totally backfired on them, right? And then you remember the whole crypto era. They were sponsored by all these crypto people. And then it turns out that they were paid, behind their backs, and all these crypto services and platforms they got.
So it looks to me, dude, because here's the thing, and because you kind of gave yourself away here. You didn't even watch the full interview. You don't even know what the topic is. You don't even know what he does. You just have a grievance with anyone that has an online service that teaches people how to make money, and you've had this problem for a bit because you're naming a bunch of other financial YouTubers. It seems to me they just have a grievance with this topic in of itself, not necessarily what is being sold.
You told everyone to call, right? It's not my fault that I needed to listen to the all 40 minutes of whatever.
Well,
to
no,
the
but my
podcast,
thing is if you're gonna come in and properly critique someone, right? Critique them based on them. You're coming in and critiquing an entire industry versus critiquing the actual individual here, right? You just have a grievance with the entire ecosystem here, and you've just exposed yourself for that because you didn't even watch the full thing and you called in. Because in your eyes, it's like he has an online service. I'm going to call in and say that this whatever. Also, I think it's important to have things in context. I asked them in a very specific scenario, how can someone get started with this amount of money that has a regular job? And he gave me a scenario as to how someone can combat that and get around having less money to invest. And that was one of the options he gave. So what you're talking about here with this, you told people to liquidate a credit card for 20K, blah, blah, blah. Bro, that's in response to a very specific question and a scenario. That's why he said that.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
And this is why you guys this sometimes.
I'm
because
trying
you're
to
stupid.
be professional, bro.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Because I've been listening to this entire conversation. You don't have a problem with him. You just have a problem with the entire industry. And that's why I'm calling you out for being low IQ. If you're going to go ahead and criticize and call into the show, do your research and figure out who you're criticizing versus just going at the entire ecosystem. If you have a problem with people that sell stuff online, fine. Okay? But don't come in here and try to make a very bland argument from a totality perspective when you're not even when you don't even know who you're criticizing. That's just low IQ. And you didn't put things in proper context, saying he's telling people to run around and liquidate 20K when that was a response to an extremely specific question and scenario. So you're a dumb fuck, and someone needs to tell you that.
Okay, I appreciate it.
Yeah, and you've called. Yeah, like you're dumb, dude. You've called to the show before. I recognize your fucking voice. Like I know exactly who you are. You're one of these guys that like just sits in Monday morning quarterbacks, just criticize people all day. You don't even have all the facts, and it is what it is, dude. But someone's got to call you out. If you're gonna come in and talk shit and make a criticism, know what you're talking about first, dumb fuck. Anyway, we're gonna go and do after hours.
Wait. Can I answer one? Can I answer one
Yeah,
thing?
go ahead,
Scroll
bro.
up a little bit. That was a great comment.
Sometimes
again.
you just got to tell people they're stupid. Like, and that's what that guy is.
On that side. Okay. I think scroll down a little bit. I also think it's weird that Cam said his Facebook ads give him higher profits than the trades he does. What's wrong with that? If somebody pays me 10 G's and I make them 50, is that okay? Drop comments. Is that okay? I just want to know. Or no. Is it okay? It's like, yeah, bro, of course. Okay. Okay. So why does it matter in the way that I structure business? I can make 150, 200K a year swing trading options. I can also make a certain amount of money teaching people how to make 150 to 200 grand a year trading options. There's nothing wrong with that. If you can find something wrong with that logically, let me know. If I was in commercial real estate and killing it off commercial real estate, what if I wanted to charge to teach people commercial real estate? What is the issue? So you make more off Facebook ads than the others. What is wrong with it? Can you actually say what's actually wrong with it? Or is it okay to give somebody money to make more money? Because I've done it.
He can't. He's just one of these guys that like he assumes automatically if you have an online service and help people make money, you're automatically scamming. That's the premise that he came on, because he couldn't even properly contextualize the 20K scenario that we gave and what prompted that. And that's all very important, because I was saying, how does someone get around funding if they don't have the money? And you gave it a way to do it.
Well, listen,
Like,
this has been a great show. I think the calling aspect was really fun.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it.
You could showcase, obviously, your debating skills as well. And look, the caller has his opinions, it's fine. But Money Mondays, where can I find you?
Profit with Cam on Instagram, so Profit with KAM, and then 14-day free trial to the Discord in the description. 21-day trial to whoever guessed my ethnicity. I think it was actually 2 people, so y'all are both going to get 21-day trials.
There you go.
And that's it.
All right.
Hey, love you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the show.
After
Click
hours.
the links below. We'll catch you guys here with After Hours here in a second. Peace.